Here's how to graph a linear equation in slope-intercept form. Recall that slope-intercept form is an equation written in the form y equals mx plus b. So the first thing we'd like to do is identify our m, our slope, and our b, our y-intercept. So in this equation, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. My slope is negative 1/2. And I can write that as a negative 1 over positive 2, or 1 over a negative 2. Now remember, my slope tells me how I'm going to move. So negative 1 on top means down 1, and a positive 2 on the bottom means right 2. A positive 1 on top means up 1, and a negative 2 on the bottom means down 2. Left 2. And then my b is my y-intercept. And in this case, my b is 3. And that tells us where the graph is going to cross the y-axis. It also tells us where we're going to begin our graphing. So let's put a dot on positive 3 on the y-axis. And now let's use our slope to move. So from my y-intercept, I'm going to go down 1 and right 2 and make a dot. And I can actually continue doing that, going down 1 and right 2. But 1 point to the right is fine. Then going back to my y-intercept, I'll go up 1 and left 2 and put a dot right there. Connect those dots. And that's the graph of the line y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. Let's look at another example. Here we have the line y equals 3x minus 2. My slope is 3, which I can write as 3 over 1, or negative 3 over negative 1. Recall that a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so these two fractions are actually equivalent. So this means up 3 and right 1. And this means down 3 and left 1. And in this case, my b, my y-intercept, is negative 2. So I'll begin with my b and plot at negative 2 on the y-axis. And now I'll use my slope to move. I'll go up 3 and right 1. And then back at my y-intercept, I'll go down 3 and left 1. And connect those dots to graph the line y equals 3x minus 2. And let's take a look at one more example. This equation is not written in slope-intercept form. It's actually written in standard form. So now we could graph this using x and y-intercepts, but if we're told to graph using slope-intercept, we need to put it into slope-intercept form. So let's start by subtracting 2x from both sides. And that leaves me negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. And divide everything by a negative 3. So that gives me the equation y equals 2/3 x minus 2. So let's begin with our y-intercept of negative 2. And my slope is 2/3, and that will tell me how to move. So I will go up 2 and right 3, or down 2 and left 3, and connect those dots. And that's the graph of the equation y equals 2/3 x minus 2, or as it was given to us in standard form, 2x minus 3y equals 6. Always remember to turn it from standard form into slope-intercept form if you're told to graph using slope-intercept form.